and welcome back to my channel. This is me Rosie and you are watching Smile Entertainment. Thank you so much guys for all your love and support in my previous videos. I was overwhelmed with all your love and all the messages that I received. So I am here to make a detailed video today how I applied. I guess you have a lot of questions in your mind and there were some questions like if you hold dual registration from two countries, will that affect? No, it won't affect in any case. So you can have your registration from US and Australia as well. Can we transfer our Australian NCLEX score to any US state? The answer is no. To be frank guys, you have to ask to your desired Board of Nursing in US state and ask them whether they participate in the electronic score transfer or not. So first I had tried with Texas Board of Nursing and what they said is they don't. So you have to ask your desired Board of Nursing. Another question was why Northern Mariana Island Board of Nursing only? So in my case it was relatively cheaper and it took less time to process everything, and also the required documents were easy to gather. So I think it would be the best option to go for Northern Mariana Island Board of Nursing. So what about expiration in Northern Mariana Islands Board of Nursing? The license will expire about 18 to 20 months and you can renew it again after that time. Okay, we understand that we can transfer NCLEX score from Australia to US, but what about US to Australia? Can we do that? The answer is yes, of course. So if you have got NCLEX score from US, you can directly contact to APRA, proceed to OSCE states directly without giving NCLEX. So it's better. We have to go to any agency or can we apply it by our own? To be frank, we don't need any agency. You can apply it through your own as well. So my friend Joe Christopher, who helped me in this process, I really want to thank you, Christopher, and also Nurse Hazel, who was the Florence Nightingale for doing the score transfer, and we also got a chance. So what about the total cost? It was not too much, less than 400 to 500 Australian dollar, I guess. So the cost alone would be for printing, it was $20, let's say, and for a photo, $20, and for notarization, it was around $40. For bank draft, it is now $300, whereas I did it in $130 US. I had to get the bank draft from Nepal to Australia and then Australia to US. So Nepal to Australia, it cost me $50 for sending the required documents. To Northern Mariana Board of Island, which is in Saipan, it cost me $35. So together it was less than $400 in my case, but now it's $300 for bank draft. So it will be around $550, something like that. First thing first, let's start with the step one. Step one would be you have to email your desired Board of Nursing and ask them if they participate in electronic transfer of NCLEX from Australia to US or not. And if they do, get the required documents from them. So with your email, Northern Mariana Island Board of Nursing, they will send you document 42 and document 43. Document 42 will be the requirement for the score transfer and document 43 will be the application form. Then after, the step 2 would be doing an email to APRA and ask them that you would like to transfer your NCLEX score to US state. So while emailing APRA, you have to state your full details and also you have to mention when did you give your NCLEX and when did you pass it, along with your NCLEX scorecard. And APRA will also send you some required documents along with your email. Towards step 3, get the formal request letter from APRA and fill it up, print it and fill it up. Do your manual signature because APRA does not accept electronic signature in this case, and send it to APRA again. I'll attach all 3 request letter in the description box. If you need it, you can download it and you can fill it up. Step 4, do notarization. For notarization, you have to book an appointment with a consulate or any public notary. In my case, since I'm in Tasmania, I did it with a public notary in Tasmania. It should not be with any GPs because they don't accept it. So what are all the documents that need to be certified or that needs to be notarized? So the documents are document 43, which is the application form. So you have to print it in colorful, fill it up to your signature and everything, and get a photo and paste it in the application form and do notarization. So first thing to do notarization is application form, and 3 other letters. One is for APRA, one is for Pearson VUE, and another is for NMI Board of Nursing. You have to provide a certified true copy of your change in name as well, and also for your marriage certificate you have to provide a true copy. So we also need 2 original US passport type photos, which is 2x2, and which should be with white background, and no any other background will be accepted. So the one photo will be attached to your application form, and another photo you can put it in the small Ziploc bag with all your documents. And it cost me $19, so you can go in Australian Post and they will do it for you. The another required documents would be your birth certificate, which should be translated in English, and it should be in colored printed form. Okay, so it's better if you get all the documents in colored copy. Also, copy of your high school transcript, copy of your college transcript, and what else? Oh yeah, and your NCLEX score card as well. For the payment, NMI Board of Nursing only accepts US bank draft or money order or US cashier check, and it is non-refundable. It was $130 US dollar before, but now it is $300 US dollar after 10th of June 2022. I had really hard time getting a US bank draft in Australia. I visited most of the bank. They said that they don't do it anymore, so I had to get a US bank draft from Nepal, and so it's better if you get all the documents to show to the bank, and they will proceed it further. So your final documents would be like this: 4 notarized documents, right? So in that one is your application form, which needs to be notarized with public notary, and 3 letters. One is for APRA, one is for NMIBON, and another is for Pearson VUE Center. Okay, and the other documents which need to be just a printed copy of NCLEX scorecard, another is your birth certificate, another is your high school transcript, and your college transcript, bank draft or money order or US cashier check. Now the stage is for sending all the required documents in their physical address. Okay, I have written the physical address down below, so you can just copy the address and you can send it to there. NMIBON only accept DHL or FedEx or UPS, so it's up to you, whatever you can do it. I paid $35 in Australia Post, and NMIBON, they received my documents in 18 to 20 days. So there's also a faster way where you can pay $90, and it would be sort of 7 days to 9 days, I think. Now it's the period to wait, so you have to wait about 4 to 6 weeks, and APRA will email you that your score transfer is completed and you can be happy now. Also, in that period, in 4 to 6 weeks, NMIBON will also contact you if you require to submit more documents or anything. If everything is fine, they will not contact you, and you can check your name in the nurses.com. If you see your name and license number active in nurses.com, congratulations. After a few weeks, you will get your US nursing license along with your certificate of registration and your scorecard at your mailing address. So that's how you do your procedure of NMIBON. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And please let me know if you need any more clarification or if you have any more questions. All right, thank you so much.